Greetings, Grandfather. Now I want to say a little bit more on how to know. There's another way you can use this. At this point, when you're going to apply it to things like this, make sure you've been doing this successfully for at least 3-4 months. This is particularly useful when you're not sure about something that might be safe or not safe. But it could also very well mean that there is an opportunity that you might otherwise have missed. This is about routing, where to go, how to get there, all right? So say you already know where you're going to go. It feels good to you. But there's more than one route to take. Then you might ask, would it be good for me to go? And then you say the way that you are mentioning. See how much heat there is. And also notice if it feels uncomfortable. If it feels uncomfortable, definitely do not go that way. And go right on through the possible routes. It might happen that the route, or where there is the most warmth, turns out to be a route that's not direct, not the way you would normally go. This probably means there's a reason why you ought to arrive at a little different time or from a different direction, or possibly there'll be an opportunity for you that you might not otherwise have acquired. So that's another way to use it. Now sometimes you might be walking somewhere or driving somewhere and you're not sure where you're going. This is what to do. Say you've got your hands on the wheel, and wait until you've been doing this successfully for at least 5 or 6 months. But you can do basically this. Keep your eyes on the road, all right? And don't be thinking, is it best to go this way or is it best to go that way, kind of stuff. Rather, all right, just go like this. Point this way, or this way, this way. Give yourself plenty of lead time. You can say a word, for instance. I'm going to pick a name of a street. 1st Street or 8th Street, something like that. Okay? And see if you get heat. Now, practice this for a while before you're in traffic or in some situation. I'll tell you how to practice it. Go to a parking lot on a day when there's no cars there, or very few, and particularly one that has rows that are numbered, and try it there. Say you're driving along very slowly. Pay attention to where you're going, because you never know who might be there. Make sure you do it in the daytime when you have the best light. Then say row A, row C, something like that, and fine-tune it. Okay? Now, there's a lot of other ways to use this, but that's enough for now, except I want to give you a bonus. Many of you work in situations or have to go or be in situations that are very stressful, a lot of tension, and sometimes you're around people you would rather not be around, and when you come home you're just exhausted. Now normally you'd take a shower or a bath if you could, and sort of wash that stuff away. But there's something else you can do. Sit down in that comfortable chair you have, or even lay down on the bed if you like. Turn off the ringers on the phone so you won't be interrupted, and do that heart warmth. Now when that warmth comes up, and it might come up in some other part of your body for those of you that have that experience, that's okay. But when it comes up for you, wherever it comes up, go into it and feel it more, and stay with it as long as you can. What it does is it just transforms and pushes all that stuff out of your body, just as if it were energy, which it really is. And it is refreshing. It will help you to transform those extremes of the day, and it'll be a lot easier to let go. This is particularly important if you have a very stressful job or one in which things come up that are just hard to bear. All right. I may give more on this in time, and if you want to know more, you can always go to the blogs and read those. Maybe Benevolent Magic or A Mystical Man's World. You can find them by clicking on the link that's set up for this YouTube channel. Good life.